Okay, hi. Okay, I don't know why I start off like that. Hi, I'm Krishna.
I'm Dr. Asia.
And we are Oil and Water Naturopathic.
She's
I
a
am
doctor.
Dr. Krishna as well, but you know, you get that. So this session we're talking about first aid kit for back to school. So we know we love children, but they carry a lot of germs. And a lot of times we end up getting sick because we never know what they really truly have. So some of our quick little tips of what you can put in your first aid kit to kind of help prevent the common cold, especially during the school session, is making sure you're eating a rainbow diet. So that's basically eating a bunch of fruits and veggies because they're going to have a lot of the nutrients you need, such as vitamin C, zinc, iodine, etc., which is going to help to reduce common cold or just kind of like being sick as a preventative measure. Another thing is making sure you're washing your hands and then also like clean those little doorknobs off because it's a very common way to spread, viruses and bacteria. A lot of times children are picking their nose or they cough, they sneeze, and they touch things. So just kind of cleaning those common things that everyone is touching. And then
we also wanted to let you know about, this is our toolkit for the immune
this is
system.
our toolkit.
Okay. So we also
Really?
wanted to tell you about vitamin D.
Yeah.
Vitamin D is actually a vitamin, but it's actually a hormone that we call vitamin D. But basically you have receptors for vitamin D in your entire body, and it's actually a really potent immunomodulator, meaning it modulates your immune system. And so we just recommend that everybody maintain an adequate vitamin D level. So we like to see levels in a certain range, but your doctor may say a level of 30 is considered normal, but that's actually low, like low end of normal. And so you don't want to have too much vitamin D, but a super simple thing you can do to help your immune system this year is just make sure your vitamin D levels are adequate. Go to your doctor, get your vitamin D level screened. If you're insufficient, if you're deficient, you need to make sure you increase your vitamin D.
And this is also important because as we start hitting those like winter months, especially in the US, what you'll notice is that the sun is not out as often or as much. We populate or make a lot of our vitamin D from the sun. Mm-hmm. So whenever the sun starts to go down, guess what? Our vitamin D level kind of starts to follow that pattern. So you want to make sure now you start boosting those vitamin D levels up. Our second little nutrient that you can put in your kit is zinc. So zinc has actually been shown to cut the severity in the time frame of a common cold. So just making sure you're upping your zinc, especially if you do get sick. You don't necessarily have to up it beforehand, but if you're eating like a variety of fruits and veggies, like that will help out. But like once you get sick, upping that zinc at that time for a couple of days can actually help out with that. Mm-hmm. However, the caveat to that is you don't want to take too much zinc because it can actually deplete your copper. So you just want to be aware that if you're taking zinc on a regular basis, you have copper to combat the effects of zinc.
Or you can also just get some like testing from your doctor to see what your zinc copper levels are before you just decide to free supplement, because natural doesn't mean safe, and you can take you can overdo supplements as well and end up in a bad situation. So
and then our last one is, drum roll,
what is the last one?
Vitamin C.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do elderberry.
Oh, elderberry. So we're gonna talk about vitamin C and elderberry.
Oh.
So vitamin C is another good one to help with immune function. So basically your body houses a lot of vitamin C in the adrenals. However, this does not mean go drink emergency. Definitely not worth it. Just take some straight up vitamin C, or just eat fruits and veggies high in vitamin C because your body can't necessarily absorb a large amount of vitamin C at once.
Exactly.
Hence why you end up pooping a lot of it out.
Exactly. If you want a nice detox this year, just take a ton of vitamin C because you're gonna crap the crapper. And so we recommend you having like mandarins and like oranges and citrus fruits and like frequent rotation. So like I typically, when I see patients, I just tell them like get that bag of mandarins, take it with you, and just have one every hour or so. Like an average mandarin has like 100 milligrams vitamin C or so. Your body, when you have smaller amounts, your body takes in most of the smaller amount versus half of the larger amount. So it's just better to kind of dose it, and then just also eating your fruits and vegetables outside of just taking pills.
Mm-hmm. And then elderberry.
Oh, elderberry is one that we really love because it's simple, it's cheap, and there are really great studies showing that it's really good for reducing duration of like flu symptoms. It helps kind of with your immune function, and so it's something simple you can do. Usually the flavor is something that kids love too, so it's something that you can kind of
Yeah, and there's a lot of health food stores that sell elderberry and zinc combination, which are actually pretty good. They're lozenges. They can become a little addictive because they taste good. So don't overdose on the zinc when it comes to
those.
those.
Are really good.
They're super good. So just kind of be aware of that and monitor, but they are kind of great things to put in your toolkit, especially during the winter months or flu season.
True story. So we hope y'all got all those tips down. If you want some more tips about boosting your immune system or immune function, if you have, autoimmune disease and you're not sure about, your immune function, you can always reach out to us. Our information is on our page below, link below, so just hit us up.